Okay, so my name is Terry, and I'll bring you some hard-hitting stories for today. Sponsored by Wow Youth. Recently released under Evanston's manager office, the Climate Change Resilience Plan, also known as CARP, provides compelling information about the effects of climate change in the Evanston area. Three of the topics covered by CARP are building efficiency, short water management, and waste reduction.
My name is Aaliyah, bringing you the news on building efficient in Evanston. Efficient buildings sound boring, right? But actually, it's very important to all of us here. Why? Building efficient is reducing consumptions by 35 by 2035. If buildings aren't efficient, it really causes issues like more greenhouse gas emissions. These are some of the recommendations that CARP presents. Use more buses, bicycle more, and plant more the trees in Evanston.
What's going down the drain in Evanston, you ask? I'm Gavin, and I'll tell you what's going on in this channel beneath the Evanston street. Rainbows are out, the sun's shining, but what happens to all the rain? Stormwater runs off is when there is an overflow of water on the streets. The issue with stormwater runoff is that water from houses mixed with stormwater when going down the drain. This may pollute our waterways like Lake Michigan. Who wants to swim in a dirty lake? What's CARP doing about it? Well, CARP is helping to plant trees, more gardens, and creating permeable pavements, which is attempting green infrastructures. CARP mission is to be zero waste for 2050.
Before we dive into waste in Evanston, let's talk about what we mean by waste. Waste is garbage that cannot be recycled. For example, food and liquids and the other items you cannot reuse, especially orange peels and apple peels.
You may be asking, what does water currently look like in Evanston? Well, waste in Evanston is bad because it negatively affects the air quality and attracts rodents that could potentially carry rabies and affect humans.
And the Climate Action Resilience and plan Evanston is going to do is they're going to make a zero waste policy, and zero waste is good for the earth because it can take away landfill and waste.
Well, Mr. Kumar, how can the CARP help us?
Thanks for inviting me on the show. That's a really great question. So one of the ways I think that CARP or the CARP can help Evanston is to think about the ways in which we as an entire community can work together to make sure we're prepared for climate change and we're doing things that are supportive of all communities.
So is climate change good, or is it good for the earth and for us, or is it kind of bad for us and the earth?
Generally speaking, this type of climate change is not good for the earth and it's not good for people. And so what we're seeing right now is that with increased temperatures, there are a lot of changes that are going to be difficult for us to respond to. Evanston's well insulated from a lot of the things, but extreme heat and extreme weather events are going to be challenging for us to deal with.
So when can this climate change end for us, and how can it help the earth when it's over?
I'm not sure climate change will ever end, but what we're trying to do in CARP, or the Climate Action Plan, is to figure out ways to reduce the impact of climate change. And so slow down the amount of pollution that we're actually emitting that's contributing to climate change, while also preparing for it. But we'll likely see the effects of climate change for quite a long time.
Thank you, Mr. Kumar, for being here with us today.
Oh, okay, so thank you for for that wonderful report on CARP. Thank you, John, for that. That was amazing. But just don't go to my desk for next time. And thank you for all the listeners out there. I know we just hit 1,000 listeners. And thank you so much for YOU sponsoring us. Get your local mug today, only $3.99. And thank you for watching Quest4Earth News. I'm Terry, and I'm signing off.